Good morning. This is Plum Silver. I've got a draw here. This one is for October the 4th. And the question I had in mind doing this draw, this first thing this morning, it was what's this energy about October the 4th? There's these rumors about some emergency signal broadcast or something like that. To me, I think it's probably just silly rumors. But let's look at what the energy about this, because I'm my gut feeling is we are getting a lot of this. There's an abundance of it here at the top. When you draw this layout here, this first card represents us, and also about the subject. The subject here is the Ten of Chalice, which is the 10 in the writer's weight, the facade, so there's a facade here, and then you got the magician there together. Like really, it's pointing out to this trickery. And then at the center, we have one, two, three, four major arcana, which is quite powerful in one draw of just these few cards. And that means it's something karmic, something uh, inevitable, obviously. But having the magician, the tower, and the empress, and the high priestess, we're looking at something is there's definitely something breaking down about some kind of rituals and things like this. So there is a bit of a ritual game going here that I would say is existing, and it's going to end because we got the 10 of chalice, which is the 10 of cup, uh, and here these thoughts that are trapping us here. And I actually think there's a breakdown of our thoughts, even our capacity to think, that we're kind of almost like walking away from it, where I almost have to walk away from this emotion that is trapping us, because it's kind of like almost like a mind control. Having all this information is making us questions and start to get being distracted. And it's calling us at the center here, that what it appears to me that this story is to say, go within. You're going to need to trust or start trusting your instinct, because there's a lot of things that are breaking down, and it's also trying to break your capacity to think, because it's a trickster. This whole thing is these dates that are always thrown around by truther and everything, and they say, well, even them, their doubt about, say, well, might as well, be safe than sorry. This is not how we need to be thinking. We need to be thinking more as observer and not act in thinking that possibility exists. So we have to kind of walk away from these feelings that are trying to sort of break us down, almost fragment our thoughts and with our feelings. And because of the gut tower here, the tower is trying to break down this facade that we're all creating together. And in abundance, so the more people together doing it, that's how it creates this silly movie, this silly idea, and it traps us into these thoughts. And then if you look at this Eight of Sword in the writer's weight, you could see that well, she looks desperate there. This is my tarot Lenormand Lenormand tarot cards. I like it because it has symbols that will be specifically for Lenormand. But if you want to go to the writer's weight, and then because most people are used to it, you could see that here she's all tied up, but she could free herself. It's just like cloth. And that's how we are becoming fragmented by this sort of here, this trap, this facade. That is in the 10th of cup, and the movie, the whole idea that it's a trick, and there's so much of it that is always coming to us, and it'll be more, because it's going to ask you to be ready to receive and receive and receive more, to trying to break you down. But at the center here, what it appears is, I think it's kind of a positive move to make us realize that we need to start breaking down these thoughts and these patterns that we've created with our emotions, and we need to almost walk away from being too emotional about it, and becoming much more inward thinkers, and and look at the magician tricks that we also have created all together. We need to break it down, not be control, mind control. This is a mind control here that has to be broken down, and we need to walk away. So these dates are just dates, and if you're being told, it's already like trying to mess up with your minds, distraction. And I think this is what's happening with all these dates that are constantly thrown around. We need to, look at them with discernment and also walk away from them. Hopefully, I hope this helps you. And I think this is very positive that a lot of people are talking about that. There's a lot of people that are not even aware of it and they don't really care, which I think is probably the right way to be. But if for the ones that are always focusing on all these dates and everything, that message here is really important. Hopefully, you enjoy that. Thank you very much.